Welcome back to another episode of Beer, Bacon, and Bros. As always, I'm Alex. Chris is right here. Got Keith down there. We are missing Adam this episode. Me and him are trading off on who's going to be absent these past couple weeks. Been extremely busy with my line of work, so that's a lot of fun. We're going to jump right into, I guess, the first beer of the night, or the first beer of this episode. It's coming at us out of the Olde Hickory Brewery up in North Carolina. It is the Death by Hops. And it says the Bitter Lover India Pale Ale. 7% alcohol.
Who's going to love it? This guy. Who's not going to love it? This guy.
Hickory.
Yep. Who's going to give it a fair score? This guy.
It doesn't smell too hoppy though.
Really?
You should be able to get some decent pours out of these glasses though.
Yeah. 16 fluid ounces too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's hop note. How we doing? Doesn't initially smell extremely hoppy.
Look at it.
I know.
You could see the hops floating.
I don't know if that's hops or what, but something's, yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely particles in it.
That looks like orange juice. Look at that.
It looks like orange juice with pulp in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the brunt. Look at his.
Yeah.
He got the brunt end of it.
We should have inverted that can.
Yeah.
No, this is going to be painful.
You know, it's.
I don't think it's actually that bad.
Yeah, I have definitely had hoppier beers.
I have too.
I'm trying to see if we can find an IBU on this.
So I'm not going to be listed.
I mean, it should.
That is definitely a double IPA.
Oh, 1994 though.
It's not an IPA. It's not a double IPA.
Well,
It's just an India
Yeah.
Pale Ale.
Yeah, it's just a regular.
well it's when they say it's a bitter lover, they ain't lying.
Yeah. I mean, this is. You know, I was watching the Unicorn Farts video that we did last week.
Mm-hmm.
This is less hoppy than that beer was sour. Like you kept saying that it wasn't that sour, it wasn't that sour.
I didn't think it was that sour.
It was definitely more. That beer was more sour than this one is more hoppy to me. But
I don't
you
think this
also
one.
might-
I don't honestly think this one's on an extreme scale of hops. I've had definitely like
80s.
I don't want to say worse, but like ones where you're just like you felt like you were drinking, pureed hops.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. I always say picking hops out of your teeth.
Yeah.
And I mean, this one may be.
You can do that with this beer.
This may be 80s IBU if I was just off the wall of it.
I'd say
So,
70 to 80.
Look it up.
Yeah, somewhere between 70 and 80.
Look it up.
Google fingers over there. Go ahead.
Well, he's got it. He's got faster fingers than I do. But, I mean, all things considered, I mean, it's a pretty solid IPA. Not too terrible to burn. Easy drink. You know.
I mean, it is clean and crisp. It's definitely bitter.
108 on the IBE.
Okay. All right. It doesn't taste that way. I mean,
I don't think it does.
You know,
either.
like I said in the 80s, and everybody kind of felt like that was probably accurate. So, I mean, that explains the actual taste level of the hops. Isn't it hard to imagine, though, that drinking beers was just like this back in the day? I mean, this was it, how you got beer across the ocean?
I know.
Like, every one of your
Gold.
beers had to taste like this?
Mm-hmm.
Except less refined, just a little bit less refined.
Yeah. And not cold.
And not cold. But yeah, solid. If you're an IPA guy, like a true IPA, not one of those guys that shows up with a full beard and man bun that just says "Give me an IPA." But if you're an IPA guy, yeah, this is something you'll like. For me,
It's got like a little bit of citrus to help tame it.
There's a little bit of citrus note.
okay, yeah, I'm with that. I can
definitely get the citrus note.
I can feel that now. I'm gonna go 7.7. I think again, clean, crisp. What they tell you in the on the can is what you get in the glass.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 7.9 on this one. It's a great just IPA. Like I said, it's not one of the most bitter ones I've ever had. It's enough that it's right there. I don't know. I think it's in the perfect little wheelhouse for me.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I felt like this was going to be something you were probably going to like.
My personal taste, like 5 flat. For what the beer actually is, It's a let's say about a 7.
Okay.
Flat. What the beer is, because it hits on what it says. I mean, it's definitely got the death by hops. I mean, it is bitter, so they call it a bitter flavor. So
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely hits on what they say it is. But would I personally get it again? Probably not.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's definitely not a bad beer because it is clean, it is crisp. It's not over the top on the hop note. Even though the IBU is 108, it doesn't feel like it's 108.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Any final thoughts?
I think it's really good.
So back down the line, that was 7 flats, 7.7, 7.9 on the Death by Hops from Olde Hickory Brewery in Hickory, North Carolina, existing since 1994, like some of us at this table.